Okay, so I may have you set up for a search through the MLS, but what I found is using my website, you can get a little bit more dialed into exactly what you're looking for, and you can create multiple searches on your own whenever you want. So if you just go to brianengelhomes.com and then go over to login, and it'll ask you for your email address. Your cell phone, and you click register. Now you'll see your name or email address, your login information right here. If you click on that, it's going to take you to your saved searches, and then you can create a search down here. But what I found is you can only search like one area or one county using this system or this part of the system. But if you go up and click on search, you will be taken to a map, and then you can also kind of create more filters right here. But the challenge is it still only lets you look for one county or one city at a time, unless you go over to the map and draw on the map. So I'm going to zoom in using the plus sign, and I'm going to go in to Minneapolis. And I'm basically going to search. I'm going to come out a little bit here. I'm going to set up a search for multifamily properties within the kind of 494, 694 loop. Actually, just kind of outside of it, because there's some areas that might be more appealing just outside the loop, especially from a school district standpoint. And then at least you're covered. So I'm just kind of roughing this in right now, and we'll go up a little farther north there. And so there's my search area. And then what I can do is go over here. I'm going to set up a search up to 500,000. I want multifamily, so I'm going to turn the rest of these off. I want to make sure that I click on other and turn off commercial rentals and farms, unless I want to buy a farm. And then I want to change the square footage so I don't end up with these multi-million-dollar properties. I'm just going to say, let's go 4,000 square feet total max. And then if there's any other things that you're looking for, 55 plus, by a golf course, waterfront properties, you can add those too. And then I'm just going to apply the filter. And now I can see that I could see my waterfront property search, but here I can also see my 494, 694 loop multifamily property, and those are the properties that are showing up here. So that's really quite easily how to do it. And then basically, if you want to save that search, you can name it. I go 494, 694 loop multifamily search, and I want it to send me daily so I can see new listings and different things like that. I'm going to save that search, and now I can see my two saved searches. And then if you click into any of these properties, you can just basically view the details. And here is a multifamily property for $499.9 in St. Louis Park. Not a bad price in that area. And then if you keep scrolling through, you'll see a map and get a feel for exactly where it is. So it's just east of Highway 100. And I can dial that in too to see exactly where it is. But that's pretty popular area for where people want to live these days. You're close to Badea-Makaska, or Lake Calhoun, as some people call it still. So you're close to the lakes, but you're also close to the West End and hospitals and different things like that. So this might be an interesting property and interesting investment opportunity for someone. But that's how you can set up and save a search. If you want to get back to your saved searches, just click back up on your name, and now you can see all of my saved searches. Since I've done this twice, I don't need to get two, and I'm going to lose the waterfront because that was a test. And now I'll receive my multifamily search. Hopefully you find this video helpful. If you have any issues or questions, please give me a call. Brian Engel, eXp Realty, 612-703-6899.